Hello. I have made this platform to be able to share different elements that I have found and created throughout my research about belly dance, or what I like to call, using one of its oldest names, Za'ar, the dance practice of befriending your spirits. So as a little girl I wanted to become a belly dancer originally. However, I was faced with a big outlash from surroundings, because belly dance is somehow considered a low-level dance or a Middle Eastern striptease form. One of the reasons is that it's a highly improvisational dance, and somehow that it doesn't look like it requires a lot of hard work or a disciplined, sterilized practice, which is one of its most precious features, actually. And that the face or the image we have as a belly dance or belly dancer has been created after colonialization of the Northern Africa, especially Egypt. And this whole figure and dancing on the stages with the sexy, sparkly outfits for the audience, even the choreographies, and mixing it up with ballet and Latin dances and other sorts of dances that are in the Western dictionary, is due to the fact that in the 20th century most of the rich and profitable audience in the Northern Africa was Western, and also belly dance have become export and import material for Hollywood. So this whole sexy costumes, dancing with a shoe and dancing for people's pleasure, to somehow amaze them and to seduce them, is a 20th century practice that has a lot to do with the Western gaze and Western colonialization. But what happened to me, of course, that as a little girl I was not amazed by the outfits, or I hadn't even seen a belly dancer in real life, honestly. The dance, the body, the movement did just occur for me, and it felt good, basically. And it was very natural, so I didn't have to learn anything from anyone. And I believe many people could testify to this. The fact that we have to learn how to dance, especially dances like belly dance, which really roots in the natural movements of the body and the communication of the different parts of the body, which is already inherited. What happens when we have to go to a dance class is that we have to just unlearn what we have been teaching to our bodies throughout our childhood, adolescence and adulthood, which is basically pushing our bodies to take the form of certain ideas. What I call ideas is very much the objects, the attitudes, the manners, and the way we use our bodies to communicate, to express. And as a matter of fact, most of our modern day communication is based on not communicating and hiding and suppressing and manipulating, which what we do to our bodies as well, very much connected. Today I use belly dance as a practice of being and thinking, honestly. It's like when I don't know what I feel, when I don't know what to do next, when I feel bored, when I feel tired, when I feel sicklish, when I'm in the nature and I don't know what to do with myself, when I'm thinking of certain existential problems about what I am, and when I lose the perspective emotionally or conceptually, I dance. And because it's a dance practice that is very much about presence, it always reorients myself, and every time, of course, it somehow regenerates my body. So I feel more empowered in a sense that indeed I get more oxygen. My muscles, they work out in a very nice way, which makes them flexible and firm at the same time. I shake up my whole body, so if there is something squeezed somewhere, finally finds a space to get out. Or I can forget about certain conceptual illusions of past or future and worries and concerns, and come back to the presence very much. It's a very non-boring way of meditation in that sense. And well, when you get out of this after colonial forms of belly dance, it's also a very fluid pathways between what we can call feminine and masculine, surrender and aggression, expression and listening. So all these very important capacities that enables us to live and grow and change are quite present. I have researched belly dance in many different forms and from many different channels to explore all of its capacities and potentials and what it could mean for me and how I could share it, because I wanted to really free the belly dance from this sort of negative or minimalizing connotations, not only because it's something that I like and appreciate, but I also think it's very important for everyone to banish something so important and so elementary for ourselves as something low level.